know, but if you want something done right, you have to what? Do it yourself.
Yeah, but not
have a woman do it.
My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that I can buy and flip for a profit. I'm the Crazy Wife Lady, and welcome to my channel. Well, I am here at the shop today, and I have some stuff I have to do before everybody else gets here. And that includes going through some of the stuff that we have here on our shelves. So this is primarily everything that is currently listed or in scheduled. And there's some items here on the shelf that I just want to double check before I list them. And that includes all of this Russell Wright down here. We got this from the Hoarder House, and we have a ton of different pieces. There's brown as well. Where's the brown? Maybe in our brown over here. Here's some of the brown. So I want to go through this real quick, make sure that the listings that we have match up with the stuff that's on the shelf. Sometimes things get glitched. Sometimes items get relisted that weren't supposed to get relisted, and we end up with things that we don't have being listed. It has happened a few times, so I always like to double check when we have large quantities like this. Also with our jadeite, that's another one that I probably need to double check. But once I confirm that this is what we have, this is what's listed, then I can start making those listings live. So that's my goal right now. So here on our list, you can see we have this Demi-Tasse cup and saucer. One of the reasons I haven't made this live yet is because I didn't know what the size of the cup was. I wanted to confirm that it was in fact a Demi-Tasse, and it is a Demi-Tasse, but when I was pulling it out, I noticed there was some damage on it. A very small, it's not even quite a chip, it's a little bit of a crack. So I want to make sure that that is included in the listing. And it says there are no chips and cracks, so we have to double check that. Here is the little cup, and you can see there, maybe you can see there on the edge, there is like a little, it's not gonna focus, right here. It looks like it was the start of a chip and it never fully became a chip. So there is a little bit of a boo-boo there on the edge. So I'm gonna have to note that in the listing before I make this live, and that is why I double check. Our listers get going so fast that they miss damage. I've done it myself quite a few times. Actually, probably most of the ones where it's like, oh, this was undisclosed damage. That's usually me, because I'm in such a hurry that I'm just trying to pump out the listings and I don't double check my own work. Okay, so here we have 3 Russell Wright saucers. Looks like one of them unfortunately has a crack. So we're going to check that listing real quick. Looks like here are the 3 saucers. And it looks like there's one saucer with a hairline crack and the rest have no chips and cracks. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule this. And we're going to grab both of these and schedule them for this evening. It is Friday. It's in Pacific time, not Eastern, so we're going to do that. And we try to schedule our listings 3 minutes apart when we're doing auctions. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes I don't get them scheduled and they come out sporadically. But we're going to schedule those to start at 7 o'clock. I try to start all of our auctions between 7 and 9 o'clock. Okay, so now that those are scheduled, I'm going to go through the rest of them. I didn't actually see these on the shelf, so I want to double check that we have the brown saucers, and also look, brown Demi-Tasse. We got to go check the brown section again. Try to keep our shelves color coded. That's a system that works for us. Although we do have most of our figurines on these 3 shelves. The figurine collection is growing. So let's go down here. This is where we have most of our brown stuff. Okay, there's the brown. So we have 2 little Demi-Tasse here, and then we have 2 saucers. This saucer has a chippy on it, so I just have to confirm that that is disclosed. A little Demi-Tasse. Those are so tiny and cute. They look to be in good condition. So let's go schedule those for tonight. So here you can see that the chipping is included in the listing. One thing I am going to change is that it says chocolate, a set of 2. I mean, that is kind of the color, but I feel like brown is an important keyword that we are going to add to this because they are brown and people might just search for Russell Wright brown saucers. I don't know. So I want to make sure that we have all of, oh, I forgot it's touchscreen. I want to make sure that we have all of our keywords in there so that people can find them, especially now that the search function is kind of messed up. So in case you're wondering what I mean by the search results being messed up, here is just a quick example. If I search for horrend tiger and I hit enter, these are the search results. Now we currently have a horrend tiger listed and it is not showing up with that search term. If I go up to the search bar and I switch the words around and I do tiger horrend, and I hit enter, you will see that tiger right there with the black background. That is our listing. So if you are searching for something on eBay to buy for yourself, I always suggest mixing up the words because you'll get different search results depending on the order of the words that you put into the search bar. I should also add that that is why we have started incorporating buy it now listings, because I feel like if people are looking for our items, they're not finding them while they're being auctioned and they're not fetching what they were. So once they change that search, whatever got messed up, our listings aren't being seen as much as they were previously because when they're searching for them, they're not finding them. So that's part of the reason why we decided that the higher end items that may not get seen in the search results, they needed to sit there for a while until the right person found them, if that makes sense. So there's some of your reasoning why we've started incorporating buy it nows. This is kind of a weird twisty shape. It is Russell Wright. I think it's a celery dish, and that's actually what they have it listed as. But I guess I was gonna say it could be bread, but that would just kind of be awkward. You couldn't really lay the bread on there. And then this piece, this here, I believe is an ashtray. It's not Russell Wright, but it does match, and I think this came out of the same box as the Russell Wright. It's a lot heavier, and you can see the glazing is not as smooth on this. So this is not a Russell Wright piece, but the color matches. And I think this is an ashtray, judging by those little dents there on the side that you could put your ashtray or your cigarettes on. But it could also be a beautiful planter or vase. Okay, well those are all scheduled now in 3-minute increments, starting at 7 o'clock Eastern and going till 7:30 Eastern. So that will be nice to clear some of the space on the shelves, and that was kind of my intention with getting all of these listed. One thing I also want to check is this jadeite we have back here. The reason it's still sitting here is because I actually made a listing live and it turned out that we only had 3 plates, we didn't have 4. So that made me a little bit nervous, and I just want to make sure that when I make the jadeite listings go live that we actually have the pieces here in stock, because that's always embarrassing when we have a listing and it's like, wait, we don't have that, or we don't have all the pieces. So I'm going to use my phone this time instead of pulling all of that stuff out. You can see all the Russell Wright is scheduled, and I'm going to search for jadeite here in our scheduled listings. And you're going to see the listings come up, hopefully. That doesn't look like jadeite, does it? Okay, let's try again. And that's not all the jadeite we have. Okay, this is why I usually bring all this stuff up front, because this is not working. And I know we have all the jadeite listed. Let's try it one more time. Search. All right, then. We're going to have to take it all up to the front desk. So here is a stack of jadeite. I am going to go into our system. Sorry, I really should be doing a screen record, but that's just so much work. So we're going to do jadeite and see what jadeite listings we have in scheduled. So this is all the jadeite we have scheduled that's potentially ready to go live. When our listers make the listings, I have them put them in schedule, and then I personally go through and make them live, because as you can see, I'm a micromanager and I love to double check things just to make sure. We have a single cup, and you can see, I believe that's Dina's handwriting. She actually wrote the item number out for us, which is really nice. So I'm going to double check and make sure that we have the single cup. And the number ends in 83. The number ends in 83, so we have that one. I can schedule that one to go live. I'm going to check mark that. This is a Small single bowl, and it ends in 6-8. Small bowl ends in 6-8. We will click on that one. 4 salad plates and an 8-2. So right here I'm running into a problem. I have this stack of 4 plates here and I'm not seeing them on the computer. See, I've sorted by jadeite and they're not here, so that's an issue. They also don't have a sticky note on them with the item number. So I'm going to leave those right here. I'm going to take the ones that I did find. We're going to put those back on the shelf. Okay, well it is 9:06 now. Andrew's going to be here soon with our newest employee, John, and they're going to be working here in the shipping area, so I kind of have to wrap it up here. Hi, you brought me coffee?
I brought you coffee.
Thank you very much. I love coffee. I'm just about ready to get out of here. I just wanted to go through the jadeite and the Russell Wright. So I'm going to schedule all of that and get out of your way.
No, you're good. We're a day ahead right now.
Sweet.
So we're going to be working on Monday packages.
Great. This is our next project this morning. This is the stuff that I've been purchasing at Goodwill. The reason it's on this table that says please keep clear is because that it needs to be processed. There's a lot of stickers on it. Some of it needs to be washed. This is primarily Goodwill stuff, and some of the stickers are a pain in the butt. Other stickers are easier to peel off. But I tried peeling this one and it was like, no, nope. So I have the bags here. Shelby is going to be in today, and part of her job description is to process stuff that we've brought in when we have stuff to process. So I'm going to pull it out of the bags so that when she does get here, it's a little bit easier for her to go through it. So that was a relatively quick job, but we have everything now out on the table that was purchased from the Goodwill in about the last week. So when Shelby comes in, she's going to process that stuff. I'm going to have her leave it here on the table so then I can designate it either for buy it now or auction, since we started switching it up. You can see here that even after I unloaded all of that stuff on the shelf the other day, it is starting to disappear. So I was shopping yesterday. I have 2 boxes of stuff from Hamburg Antique Center that Andrew is going to be bringing in after he gets John situated with shipping. And I'm going to unload that onto the shelf. I believe that stuff is going to be primarily auction. I haven't asked Drew his opinion on this piece yet, so I feel like we need to get an opinion on this. What do you think of the artwork I bought the other day?
Oh, I'm totally keeping that.
Are you serious?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, that thing is amazing. I'm gonna sell the Beatles one and keep the Sex Pistols.
Are you serious?
Oh, damn straight.
Even with the prescription bottles and the beer?
All day long.
That is so funny. I bought this to make you laugh, and you're like, I have to have that. I need to keep it.
No, it makes me want to go back to the 80s. Seriously. No, that thing
that's so funny.
That thing's
well, I think we need to get it framed then, if you're going to keep it. You can put it in your office.
I mean, I can't believe that was $1.99.
It's not bad, right? It's pretty decent art.
No,
yeah.
No, it's like really nice. Like,
I know.
It's not even a crappy piece of artwork. It's a nice piece of artwork, and it's just like, and also too, if you look at this, these boards, they used older stock.
Yeah, I noticed that it looked vintage.
Well, yeah, but it's Philadelphia 2 PA, so it's pre-zip code, so it's like pre-60 something material.
So they used vintage, because I noticed the nails along the edge. I'm like, that looks vintage.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh, well, I'm glad that you love it so much.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
I just bought it as a joke, and
What do you think,
it
John?
turned into something great.
That's badass. I love it. That's cool.
Yeah, no, that's definitely...
All right, let's get it framed.
Yeah, no, I like that.
We are going to stick these jadeite plates on the to be listed shelf since we could not find the listing and scheduled. I couldn't find my coffee and I left it here. Do you like my mug? I got that at a antique mall. And the ladies saw it yesterday. They're like, that's amazing. It is amazing. Okay, we are going to my office now. I need this. I bought these at Goodwill the other day. I didn't actually show them. I thought, you know what? I'll try those with the kids, although they are kind of girly, so maybe Juliet would like them. And I figured if she didn't like them, we'll throw them up on eBay. We're going to go now to my office. Ta-da! And I am going to work on editing my reels for Instagram. A lot of you were asking what the back of the desk looks like. It's kind of dark in here. Let's turn on the light. Now you can see it a little bit better. So this is what the other side looks like, and I can just fit my knees under the desk. So, all right, let's get to work, shall we? All right, so I have the boxes here that I got yesterday while I was out.
Was this the crap in the truck?
Yes, I was waiting for you to bring it
I was
in.
on the phone with your mother trying to deal with the payroll issue.
I know, but if you want something done right, you have to what? Do it yourself.
Yeah, but not.
Have a woman do it.
We will not have that sexist attitude. Go make me a sandwich.
Oh, stop!
Let me put my apron on.
See what you started?
I know, right? So I brought all this stuff in. I had to unload this onto the shelves. Top two shelves, again, are auction. Bottom two shelves are buy it now. So I'm going to unload this, and then I got to run a pizza form and a basketball uniform to the school.
Yeah, you do. They're in my backpack.
It's a good thing Chick-fil-A is right there because I've got a hankering for some Chick-fil-A. What are you doing?
Stripping silver. Had to go out and get a Dremel yesterday.
It smells hot.
It's probably because it's cutting through metal. So a lot of your weighted sterling stuff, like your candelabras that are weighted, they have base metals and epoxies and different things.
Why didn't you sell
inside.
those candlesticks?
These were beat up and junk.
Okay.
These are junk. The good ones went over to the mall.
Yeah, I
Somebody
remember you
bought-
sold a set.
Somebody bought a pair of them. But there's all kinds of like crap inside. And when you want to have this stuff refined, they don't pay you as much if you send them the whole thing and melt down the whole thing, and then they have to deal with all that copper
Yeah.
or all that stuff that turns to goo when it gets hot. So I pretty much strip the silver off what I can, and the trash goes in the trash.
Got it. Cool.
So yeah, here I'll show you. But that's what I got done yesterday. So got the candle sticks. But this is all sterling silver without the junk.
That seems like a lot of work.
Sometimes it can be, but some pieces are a lot easier than others.
I added some Valentine's Day color to my my vases. So now I have pinks and milk glass and this amberina piece. Have to have a little bit of decor. And I moved this massive shelf into here. It was kind of sitting around while they were doing all the construction, so it's got a lot of dust on it. I had to clean it off, but that's not really a project for today. But I could put all my stuff in those little cubbies. That would be nice. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed putzing around the shop today. I feel like we got a lot accomplished. But I am going to get out of here now. I'm going to head on down the road and do a little bit of shopping. Since, as you saw, the shelves are getting pretty pretty cleared off. So I gotta go get some more inventory. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description.